Ronan, your turn.
Okay, I'm out of spell slots, but I should be able to.
Are you out of spell slots already?
Yep. I started with 2, used 1 when I hit her, and then used 1 again.
Hey, whatever it did, it created frogs.
It helped.
There was some way for me to. Once a day I can channel to restore 2 spell slots using a bonus action. Cool. So I'll use that.
Very powerful.
Zoop, zoop. 2 spell slots used as a bonus action. So now I've got 2 again, which is a beautiful.
But there goes Leon, and there's still a wordless man.
The interface is so fucked. I've been
Nah,
the
don't worry about that.
I've been the DM for.
I'll mark that down.
Don't.
Just had to check the frogmen were good.
I marked it down.
Because
anyway.
most of the time we can get away with this, but if we say mark it down, we probably can't get away with it.
Well, if it's marked, I can cut it out in like less than a minute, so it's fine.
Yeah, I marked it anyway, and I'll send you a screenshot later.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, just mark it without saying, and then send me the whole screenshot.
Yeah.
If it comes to it.
All
Alright,
okay.
cool.
Oh, yeah.
So you wound this frogman horribly. Then we cut to you, Ronan. You are channeling divine energy, restoring the power of your faith,
Yes.
brandishing your sword.
Yes.
What's your plan?
Step into the room a little bit.
What?
What the fuck is?
Why doesn't he step into the room?
Get inside there, you horrible man.
God. Alright, I'm gonna.
Remember that. Doesn't want to go inside the room.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna keep standing in front of the door.
Word of Radiance. So I utter divine words, and burning radiance erupts from me. So each creature within 5 feet. So I'm gonna move myself closer
He's done it. He's moved closer.
to get the green and
Absolutely.
purple one. There we go. So let's see what I need to roll. So they need to make a Constitution saving throw or get 1d6 radiant damage.
Alright, let me make a Constitution saving throw.
2 purple and green.
Purple and green.
Yikes.
I don't like that. So this is purple. Purple gets a...
Oh yeah, they need to beat a 13.
Purple gets an 11.
So he
Green
hit.
gets a... Green gets an 8.
So they both take 2 radiant damage.
Wow. Wow. The sheer amount of damage coming out of you right now is hard to...
It's better than nothing. It's better than nothing.
That's a net of 4 damage.
That's
I'll
a good
take
net.
It's radiant though.
That's a good net.
Might burn them more.
Let me check if it does.
Kills him instantly. They're actually super allergic to radiant damage.
Ew.
Just allergic to looking at you, Sean.
That's fair.
the mirror,
Okay.
the mirror of my
Damage
weakness.
done. They do sizzle a little, but no visible radiant damage is, improving. Mouthful of stuff.
Yeah,
The radiant damage doesn't look to be increasing your damage.
I got you.
It doesn't look like they're reacting to it other than your normal steps.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to skip Sculpt because he's taking a long holiday into the other side.
To
Where's the
Tahiti.
other side? Switzerland.
Tahiti.
It's Switzerland, apparently, yeah.
They've gone to hell. You can't say that in front of kids. Oh, okay, Mexico.
What is that reference to?
Grown-ups.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Vaughn, what does he want to do?
He could go. Where is he on the map? Put him there.
Can't you
Put
see
him
his
there.
half a face just here?
Put him there.
He's moving here.
Yeah,
There he
and then
is.
take a shot at green.
He might be able to see purple, but Let's use the ruler. Let's use the ruler.
I mean, if he goes from like, yeah, from there, from the
corner.
corner,
Yeah, I'll give you corner. Yeah.
corner to corner, baby.
Yeah, go on then. Shoot at Grim.
Bam, bam, bam.
Ba 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 ba
You
ba.
got 12.
Nice. 12 is a hit.
Hey. And he does. And it goes like. He does. He does. Dun dun dun. He does 7 damage.
So he's got a crossbow as well?
Yes.
He has, right? Yeah.
Got
He
three
shoulders up his
boys.
crossbow, puts another bolt in this. So this frogman's like on his belly, he's wailing in pain. And then Vaughn comes along and just puts another bolt in him. Just another bolt in the back of this frogman. And the frogman falls silent. His pain now finally over.
Have they tried to attack us yet?
Not yet.
Oh, it's their turn after. It's their turn.
I'm
afterwards.
worried.
It's their turn afterwards. We'll see what they do.
Okay. The remaining 2 frog guys.
Cry.
They
Rivet.
cry. No.
My brother.
Let's have a look.
We have to kiss them to turn them into princes.
Uh-uh.
You kiss the dead one. Turns into a dead prince.
You've got to turn him back.
Kiss him again. This isn't what I wanted. So this one's going to shift to here. 5, 10. So everyone but Arranger. Let's have a look.
I knew they were evil. We can justify killing them.
It's okay. My morals are secure. Everyone but Arranger make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution easy.
As
I'm not trustworthy. Oh, it's not too bad.
It is 18 for me.
I got a 17 for me.
nice,
I got a mere 7.
nice.
You get
Not
tongue.
Okay, so Ichabod, you were the only one that falls victim to this horrible. So this yellow marked frogman, he hops and crawls, his strange body flopping its way towards the door. It then opens its mouth, and out of its mouth, this gas starts to pour. This thick and foggy green smoke. It fills up it fills up the whole room, and it fills up most of this area outside the door. It ends just before Arranger. It is anywhere 10 foot of the frogman. It blows out the door. It wraps around the corners. You are poisoned.
Oh!
You can only take either an action or a bonus action, not both of those.
Oof.
And it is lightly obscured, so disadvantage for attacks. No, it's not disadvantage. Was it -2?
I don't know,
I think
mate.
we're saying it's -2.
It was -2, yeah.
Yep.
Does that still
On
count
attacks.
even with the feet? Was it
No,
only
the feet will get you. You're fine.
Okay.
But any attacks you make without a feat that ignores light cover or light obscuration, then -2. The other frog, purple frog, is going to claw at Ichabod's duplicate here. Let's check his attacks.
Did I lose? Should I roll to see if I lost concentration?
You didn't take any damage, so you're okay.
Still no damage. Oh, okay.
Still no damage, just an effect.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And the effect is dead.
The effect is
Fascinating.
So it's going to try and bite at you with its big, rubbery frog mouth.
Doesn't sound too
Nah.
bad.
No
Just
bite on the
rubber.
frog mouth. It's going to try and claw at you with its Weird claws. 20 to hit.
If you could hit it, it probably would, but you can't.
What happens then?
Nothing.
Well, you
So he just
can't-
flops through it,
can't
confused.
It's an illusion. It's not there.
Alright, fair.
Does it
Dude.
does your illusion dissipate?
Huh? Nope. It lasts for a minute, and it's all based on my concentration.
Oh, nice.
Can
Does
Can
the
the
advantage
frog-
go away now, though?
No, if it's still there. Oh no, yeah, no, I'm no longer. Yeah, so no, the advantage is no longer in place.
Yes, you would need to be able to draw.
Yeah,
straight
so
through.
there is no advantage. But
Can the
nothing-
There is
frog
no advantage,
take-
but
can the frog
Can the
take
frog
2
take-
damage of
can I take an
emotional
attack against
damage?
Yeah.
Say
No,
emotional damage.
because he spent so long in that barrel, he feels nothing. Rodrigo, your turn.
Okay. Again, I will cast a Eldritch Blast against the one closest to me in front
Go
of
for it.
Yellow frog.
Robot. Yep. And that is a 22,
Yeah.
and that is 6 force damage.
Nice. 6 damage to frog yellow.
Yep.
And he was all yellow.
Mhm.
And that's me done.
So this magic. What does this look like? Does it look like a purpley fire? Like
Yeah, it's like a-
picture?
Yeah, it's like a purple sort of ball that, like, so black veins sort of come down his hand, and it sort of sort of collapse into a ball of purple energy. He just sort of fires it like that.
Cool.
towards
So he
the
launches this purple bolt of energy, hitting the frog. The frog again makes a straight. It ripples off of him, and he's like, "Ah!" And clearly it pains him. It pains him to be struck like this.
I speak frog. He just dropped a racial slur.
Oh, god damn. Now I definitely don't feel bad about killing him.
The big hoop from Ryan's part.
Yeah.
Ichabod, your turn.
So what kind of throw?
Lap that one.
I'll
Ichabod's turn.
again try and cast inflict wounds on purple
You're casting it through your blue man.
through the illusion.
Through the blue man group.
God
They're
damn,
coming
my
together.
attack rolls suck.
That's 2 crit ones today's
God
session.
damn.
We're only maybe
Right,
40
yeah.
minutes in.
We've
Nothing
had
happened.
2 crits though.
That is true.
That's
You're
true,
balancing.
yeah, we've had to.
The dice gods balance everything.
All is fair.
Are you you done there, Ichabod?
Yeah, that's my go. I can only do an action.
Okay, let's.
So we still don't know where this witch woman disappeared to.
No.
Okay.
Does your detect on fiend or anything like locate her, or
Yeah,
is
but
it?
they're fiend as well.
Oh, so you can't detect singly her.
I can detect the location of fiends, but I imagine it would just be like there's 2 in front of me.
Oh,
Aringer, your turn.
let's do Dave. I will just move slightly that way. Then I'll take I'll do the sharpshooter again with -5.
Yeah, do it. Sharpshooter up.
So it's 14. No.
14 hits.
Oh, it's 15, but cool. I'm glad to know. No, it was 14.
Nah, that
Still,
doesn't
yeah,
miss.
okay.
You got over. It's too much there.
So that's a total of 17 damage. And that's another arrow.
On yellow.
Yeah, on yellow.
So yellow sort of turns to look. The firebolt sort of from Rodrigo really grabs his attention. After he finishes wailing in pain, he looks up and looks at you as you pull this bolt, and it just goes, just drops.
Do the thing where like
As you
it
look at
hits
his
their
cold-
head and they smack it
Yeah.
against the floor, goes right through.
Goes all the way through.
Yeah.
You look him in the cold, dead frog eyes.
Hey, and that's me. I can't really do anything.
All right, Ronan, you're up.
There's one remaining frog left. Let's have a look. I will walk over this way, so I've got advantage with this little mirror image of Ichabod. And I'm going to swing away with my longsword. Hoping to get a crit. But hey, I got a crit. I did.
Nice.
Smashing these frogmen. Alright, yeah, so crit is damage plus a roll damage.
Yeah, so I won't beef this up because they're pretty fucking puny anyway. So it's 8, so it'll be 10. 15 slashing. And it's injured if it survives.
So you bring up your sword, blocking yourself with the shield, and just bring it. Your hand slips, the sword spins, so the flat of your blade just crushes it like a garlic cube thing, and it just
more efficient that way.
It just stops moving, man.
I'll pick this all back up then. Oh. Right, and then I'll try and detect fiends.
You do not detect any fiends in the radius anymore.
We are combat.
The entire windmill itself has grown quiet, whereas before you could hear the sort of grinding stone on stone sounds. Now that has stopped. The heat is still coming out of the oven. The sweet and sickly smell, both are still here. Both still clog up your nostrils. But yeah, you're left in a sort of strange silence.
Well, I don't know where the witch or hag went, but she ain't near us.
Alright, well look, let's find what we gotta find and we'll get out of here before she comes back.
Yeah. I agree with Rodrigo.
Is there an upstairs?
Yeah, so you're standing there at the beginning of the steps.
Alright. I'll say I'll have a look upstairs. If some people want to come with me, or some people want to look down here.
Yeah, I'll follow him up.
Well,
I'll stay downstairs.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys look while me and Ichabod will have a little gander upstairs.
sure. If you need anything, scream, okay?
Okay.
Just scream.
No words, just
Yeah, don't call for help. Scream in pain. So there is layer 2.
I'm seeing doubles.
Let me.
Oh yeah.
This ain't good, man. I'm seeing 4 of you.
Okay, so dirt cake windows allow very little light to enter this 8-foot high chamber, most of which is taken up by a large millstone connected to a wooden gear shaft that rises through the ceiling in the center of the room. A stone staircase continues up. So yeah, it's in the center here. Where all the source of the sound becomes clear, becomes apparent. There is a fine white dust being ground in, ground finer and finer by this millstone. Whoever's operating it moments ago has vanished.
That's awfully strange.
Yeah, it is a bit off there.
They might have gone. They might have gone higher up. So be on your guard.
Yeah, probably. I go up to the powder.
Don't try it. Don't taste that.
I'm not gonna, but I grab it. Does it have?
Don't touch it. I just
Does
need
it
more.
have the consistency of flour?
Yeah, it's very floury.
Okay, I just assume it's flour.
I'll try and make a nature check on it, see if I can try and detect anything in it, like just by the sight and smells that it's given off. Maybe I'm not gonna sniff it
Just
up.
a big load of rice and.
Yeah, like industrial load of rice.
Alright, nature. What is my nature? It's 0. I got a 5.
So you get a little close. You're looking at it.
It's flour.
This doesn't smell of much. The smell of horrid death and pastries cooking really overpower most things
Yeah.
here. And so it makes it very difficult to discern if there are any other smells mingling in the millstone here.
Yeah. And but besides that, there's nothing really else in this room.
Besides that, there's nothing in the room. Obviously the room's very dirty. The windows caked in filth. This
Yeah.
whole building is ancient. But there's nothing else of interest here.
Suppose
Let's
we
go up.
push further up.
Yeah. I'll go first then. I'll be the shield.
By all means.
I'll start heading up
The right button.
the next layer. And the video's fixed. Yay!
Yeah.
I'm no longer the DM.
What?
Madness.
Madness. This is. I'm not going to finish that.
I get copyrighted, mate. Yeah.
Knowing us, then probably.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
this
yeah,
room,
might,
there is
might con-
a
To bite me in the ass.
so in this room there is a long wooden pole that comes up through the center and continues again up through the ceiling. On the outside of the room, a rotting wooden closet with 3 crates stacked on top of each other, each with a small wooden door set into it. Next to the closet is a heap of discarded clothing, and a ladder climbs up to a wooden trapdoor in the 9-foot-high ceiling. A mouldy bed with a tattered canopy standing nearby.
This spells all kind of trouble.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the stairs.
Downstairs, 2 stories down, someone goes,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'd say, what are those guys doing downstairs? Are they going to be joining us? Is there
You guys up
anything,
to anything?
Is there anything down there that they can do?
There isn't anything down there that's, changed, only as I described it before.
Maybe investigate the cauldron or bones.
Yeah, so there's a
that's a
barrel
good
full
idea.
of strange liquid. There is the oven that's giving off heat still. The floor is covered in a dusting of small bones.
Maybe I'll look at the bones.
See if they
Did we
keep
do an
bones.
investigation of it, or?
Yeah, you can do an investigation or a nature check.
I think my investigation. I picked the bit there. That's 2, so that's amazing. Hey, 21.
So you crouch down, looking at this scattering of small bones, and you pick up 1 or 2. The first couple seeming like they're probably chicken bones. You recognise some of the smaller feet bones and some of the smaller wing bones, but then the next couple of bones you pick up are more definitely human remains. And then as you look, more and more across the floor stand out as the remains of what looked like children.
Mm-hmm.
I told you so!
Yeah, so I'll look at. Andrew will look at Rodrigo and Skull. Well, our guesses were true, so we got some good bones down here. I'm assuming that.
I hate to say I told you so, but
Hell,
I told you so.
you can say what you want. You don't technically. You didn't know that.
Well, I didn't
Damn.
know.
Is that it down here?
The bones, the oven, yeah, that is it. There was nothing else. There's obviously the big bubbling vat in the middle, but there's nothing else down here. No.
Aaron,
Do you want there to be more children bones than I described?
Aaron, with like the bone in his hand, will just throw it down angrily. And he'll probably look at the cauldron.
Yeah.
Would Would anyone testify on me pushing this over?
Yeah. It may not be a good idea. We don't know what's in it.
That's why I'm gonna push it over.
Best is to leave it. Worst case scenario, it may blow up something. We just leave it. No.
Well, if
Cauldron
it's
blows up things.
yeah, what is that?
We don't know what.
So there are. So hang on. There's a small wooden trunk with tiny holes bored into its lid. And there are general like cabinets and cupboards like a normal kitchen would have. So feel free to look through them.
Okay. Well, I'll look at Skull. Like, you want to
I'll
help
have a
me
look
push
at
this
the
over?
cupboards.
Yeah. You
Pushing.
go. You go look at the cupboards in the box. Skull, help me push this over real quick.
Okay. What do you want to accomplish with pushing this over?
See if there's anything in it.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Sean's in an interrogation room.
I didn't do it.
No,
I didn't do it.
it finally
Why is he
finally
the
gave way.
one getting questioned? You could have been questioning.
He's instantly guilty. He knows it.
Yeah, is it- Oh, can I loot any of the arrows I shot? I shot 3,
About 50%.
so 1.
You can have to.
Pencil. Just frozen. Oh, there you go. He's come back.
I just have to quit and just come back in so I can see Leon, but I still can't see Ben's camera.
Gone.
There he is. Hello?
Hello.
Okay, cool.
Hey.
So, can me and Scott push this cauldron over? Maybe towards, like, the door. Maybe not towards the doorway. Towards, like, the opposite way.
Which way? Show me the way. Click it.
So, like, maybe-
it's just searching in cabinets and you melt his shins.
Oh god, I'm significantly shorter.
But I will say, I'll warn Rodrigo if he's in the way.
So you're
Yeah.
pushing it this way.
Yeah, away from the doorway. Because if it's, like, acid, I want to be able to get out.
Yeah, but if it's acid, surely we should aim for Rodrigo.
Are you gonna? There's a crate. This will probably splash the crate covered in holes. Do you mind?
I'll wait until it's been searched.
Yeah, I was gonna search for the cupboards, including the hallway.
Okay, we'll wait, and then after he searched it.
Okay.
So that was some fight, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
You didn't do anything.
I was just shooting from the room. I didn't really see where you went. So,
Oh, I was stuck in the wall. It happens.
yeah.
Just getting
Okay.
cut in the face while his face is stuck.
I mean, every day you surprise me a little bit more. So,
I never said I was a
Rodrigo.
good wizard. Well, druid.
That's true. That is true. Rodrigo, you are searching these many cabinets and cupboards, and behind the last door you check, you find what looks to be like a tea tray with some teacups, with some bottles and some beakers. Let me describe them. Let me give you the description here.
Sure.
So there are 4 small labeled containers. The first container is filled to almost to the brim with what must be 20, 30 small bundles of hair tied up neatly, separating each bundle, all different colors and lengths and sizes, stacked up, neat and well prepared, well cared for. In the next 3 bottles, there is a strange elixir labeled Youth. It's sort of golden and it swirls and rolls quite gracefully. The second elixir is labeled Laughter. It's sort of a reddish, it's quite see-through, almost like a tea would be. The third elixir is a greenish, milky liquid labelled Mother's Milk.
The fuck?
Jesus.
There's also a couple of chicken
Seen
eggs
drinking it.
in the back of the cooler.
Oh,
Okay.
God, I was thirsty.
There's a
Cousin Joe
pot
from
of
Man
hair
Hustle.
here. Looks like the same problem that Ronan went through. And there's 3 other potions here. One of youth, one of laughter, and one of mother's milk. Anybody want to pick any of this shit up?
up to you, friend. I'm just waiting for you to get out of the way so I can push this cauldron over.
Yeah, it's kind of uncomfortable being in this pushover position.
Okay.
Just grab him. That way we have him.
Sure. I'll pick up
Do
the
you want to
potions.
pick up the small crate with the holes in the lid?
I was gonna open it up.
So you open it up and
It's just the cat from the Grinch.
you open it up, and there is what looks like 100 frogs stuffed in this thing. As soon as you open the lid, frogs come everywhere.
As
There are
soon
frogs
as
Come.
rolling out of it, hopping around, making all sorts of frog noises.
as soon as like I open up in it and I see him, I just shut it down instantly.
So maybe three or four escape, and then you slam this lid down, and these 3 or 4 start hopping froggy around the room.
Keep that crate. You never know when you need a crate of frogs.
I look at
Release the
Rodrigo and Skull. Like,
You need to
do
take
any
that.
of you, could this maybe be some type of storage of magical means? I'm not trained in Arcana, so maybe one of y'all wanna.
Well, I hear stories of kissing the frogs, and maybe they turn back into people.
I ain't doing that. I ain't dumb. Why don't you just
I'll do it.
check
I'll do an arcana.
a magical way?
Check with
Pocket
your
the
magic.
frogs. I'm telling you,
Check with your lips before the magic.
there'll be a situation
I'll,
where you
the
need
lips.
a
I'll do an
Here's my
arcana
rule.
check.
In magic
on the-
school, we learned always tongue the relic.
I'll do an arcana check on the pot of boiling liquid.
Not the frogs.
Go.
What? Wait, did you do the frogs?
Cool. No, we
No, I was doing the pot of liquid. I got a 7.
didn't. All right.
That's everyday
It's
stuff.
definitely magic. It's sort of bubbling, and it's a strange color, but you don't know anything more than that.
So I go like, yo, you want to check the frogs? I see Rodrigo come to us, put his finger in the cauldron. Go, it's definitely magic.
And I'll do an arcana check on the frogs, I guess, afterwards. That's a D100. I got
1 million.
11.
So you don't think any of these frogs are magic frogs, but there's a lot of frogs, and so your magical frog tester is really picking up a lot of negatives mixed in with these frogs here.
I think these frogs just might be test subjects or
Wait a
something.
minute. Wait a minute. Can I go grab one of the frogs?
I want the crate.
Yeah, you want to try and catch one
Keep the crate
Yeah.
of frogs for me.
out of the crate, or do you want to grab one from the floor?
The one that just escaped.
Okay, so there are 3. Make a dexterity check to see if you can grab one as they try to hop and skip and slip away from you.
Can
Can the
I
flump
help
use the
Slip,
help
that's
action?
their names.
I got
Oh, okay.
6, mate.
Yeah. Flump will
6.
help herd the frogs.
Alright.
So make roll with an advantage.
15.
Hey.
Pretty good.
So with the help of the many tentacled Flump, he helps you, like herding sheep, herd this frog into a corner, and then you grab it. It's sort of kicking and wiggling,
Is
like
it a big
holding a
one?
rabbit. Yeah, they're pretty big. They're like
Like a bullfrog.
a bullfrog. Yeah,
Holy fuck. There's 100 in that crate?
yeah, it's a big crate.
Then
Sounds like a big crate.
I'm like, calm down, little guy. And I go, bloop, into the cauldron.
Can you make a deception check on the frog, please? Yeah, you should be calm and die.
This starts thinking, ribbit!
But can't Rodrigo speak every language, so he hears what he says?
Yeah. Ah! It's just what we hear as well.
hears, my new prison of shame, and then he just... Um,
Uh-huh.
so this frog slides into the weird bubbling liquid, and you see the surface shimmer and break and bubble, and then after a while, an image starts to roll to the surface, and you can see a, a box, maybe some sort of case full of other frogs. There's lots of frogs moving around. Then you see the lid open, and the perception of this, whatever you are, jumps clear of this box and starts running. After a while, a horrifying and humongous tentacled creature and a giant metal man start chasing this thing. It
Wait,
gets
did I
grabbed,
see his last images?
and then you see as you look this metal man in the face, he says, "It's gonna be okay," and then he jumps into the liquid. As you watch out the last moments of this frog's life.
Oh, I
Okay,
see what's
so
happening.
it's like a projection of the last like few minutes of someone
There is
dying.
There's a lot of hairs in there. If you guys want to spend a few minutes looking for it.
Is the bodies of the older, the other frogs that we killed in there?
There's a giant frog bodies, yeah, if you want to push one of them in.
I pick it up and slump it in.
Oh,
Like I said,
no.
I like how a minute ago you guys were like, "This is bad, Jubies," and then you're like, "Let's add to the pot."
Yeah, but if it might tell us where she went.
Yeah, good.
That's true. Hopefully.
One, it's like dangerous magics. Let's add more frog to this mixture.
I'm gonna,
I can eat needs more pepper.
That was just enough frog to make me indestructible.
I'm gonna start a new recording there because it's been about an hour and 10.
If we
Okay,
I'll lap it.